Hey folks, how you doing? So I want to share something. I see content out there where the display over other apps symbol is active on Android phones. So the display over other apps, this is Uber Eats. This means that if you're on YouTube, DoorDash, Spark, whatever your app is that you're doing, and you're running Uber Eats, multi-apping, or just Uber Eats alone, and you're on YouTube or whatever the situation is, if you're running Uber Eats and that display over other apps is active, it's that black dot. And what that means is whatever app you're on, the offer will come in on that screen. Now in the early days, your cancellation rating could get messed up because the offer was a big square and it filled like a quarter of the bottom of the phone or maybe an eighth. But if you were messing around with any other app and an offer came in, your finger, all it'd have to be is on the phone and doot, you accept that offer. And along with that, your cancellation rating can skyrocket. So in recent months, I think it's been 8 months, they did change the accept offer from that big square to a green bar at the bottom. But if you're still messing around in that area at the bottom of your phone, you can unintentionally accept an offer. And if you don't like it, it can affect your cancellation rating. So what I've done is I trained my phone. And so in the beginning, I would go to settings and remove that. But then another offer would come in and it would still override me turning it off. But I'd done it several times, and we're talking probably more than several times. But it finally trained the phone to where that display over other apps just never came on. And I've had 3 or 4 phones since I started doing this, and every time I've transferred data over to the new phone, the display over other apps is inactive. So it might take some time, but it will train your phone. But on Uber Eats, you want to be careful. A buddy of mine, Uber Eats driver in this market, he got deactivated for having a high cancellation rate. Not only was he accepting offers unintentionally, he was dirty apping where he would take a Uber Eats offer and a better Grubhub would come in and he'd cancel that before he was at the restaurant. Now on Uber, if you get to the restaurant and the indicator shows you're right at that restaurant, you can pretty much get away with unassigning as long as you've made an effort to get there. But if you're canceling orders before you've made it to the restaurant, yeah, it's going to affect your cancellation rating. So always be careful of your cancellation rating. And on Uber Eats, it's a citywide average. And so that buddy of mine I know, they did send him a warning, an email, that his cancellation rating was getting high, but he didn't take it serious, kept doing it, and got deactivated. So I'm going to show you how to remove that display over other apps. Hey folks, so you see that black dot right there? That's the display over other apps. And that's what we're looking to remove. That's what I've removed to protect my cancellation rating. So this is Android phone we have here. So we go to settings, go to apps, Uber driver, scroll down, third from the bottom, display over other apps, and you turn this off. And now it may take several times for your phone to adjust, and it might be more than several times, but just don't give up and keep fighting it, and it will finally adjust, and it will just go away. And like I've said, I've had several phones since I got that to go away, and so there you have it right there. The display over other apps is gone. All right, folks, stay safe.